Oh gosh. Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 10, Week 9, Day 7. So today, of course, we have ourselves the final day of the second week of the Legends Reborn. If you haven't already, definitely make sure to go and complete it out, as there is still enough time. Doing all the quest thingies would probably take under an hour, even if you haven't touched them. And getting 300 green kills is a very short duration, of which you'd probably already have a bunch of them while getting those pets. And of course, there are two different sets you can get for free, one for getting 300 green kills, the other one for doing the battles here. You also have two other ones, one's locked behind gems and the other one locked behind money. Keep in mind, based on what they said on the forum, all four of these should be in the drop table starting tomorrow, oddly enough, of all things. Including the paid one, including the gem one. So if you didn't go for the gem one or the paid one, or both, you can end up getting them tomorrow. The chance of getting them tomorrow or anytime in the future, obviously very RNG based, as it will roll from every pet in the entire game. So if you're going to get it or not is very, very luck dependent. However, definitely still possible. Oh yeah, I did say I would do a poll on this final day. So before we go into the weekly spoilers, let me go make a poll real quick. How many green kills did you get during Legends Reborn? Question mark. Alright, let's have a 0. Oh, 0. Well, I guess we'll have it for the full range. 0 to 1,000. Let's see. 1,001 to like 3,000. It's kind of our range right now. How about a 3,000 to 10,000? Actually, how about an 899? 8,999. And then, oh no, actually 9,000. 9,000. And then the other one is over 9,000? No, it doesn't say that, it just says 9,001. I don't have the commas in here, it probably should, it makes it easier to read. Comma, oh, that's the wrong place to put a comma. Comma, comma, that's a double comma. Comma, and a comma, and another comma. I think that's all of them. Alright, how many green kills did you get during Legends Reborn? Which is basically, how many green herbs do you have? Let's see, ask your... There we go. Let's see what it comes out to. I did say I would poll it. And there's the poll. I'm not sure if those ranges are going to be too accurate for a poll, but I'm not sure to really make them. Because you know some amount of people went over 10,000 with it. Probably a lot. Especially whoever won for those leaderboards last week, gosh. Actually, not this week, but the week beforehand, leaderboard was like 700,000. Like 750,000 or something for first. Like, they were doing 100,000 per day. Which is insane. It's definitely possible too. But, pretty insane numbers. Anyways, let's go over all the week's spoilers. So, first things first, we are finally getting the final week of the main series of the billion different Kingdom Passes. So, two main things going on next week. It is the final week of the Hellcrag Kingdom event, or, you know, of the Season Pass of the, whatever honor if you'd call this. Well, the Season Pass as well. But, also, actually, there's a lot of things ending next week. So, the Kingdom Pass is ending next week, and the Season Pass is ending next week for the campaign. So both of those two things are concluding next week, simultaneously, coincidentally. Anyways, aside from that, we have Guild Wars going on. So we have all that going on next week, aside from our normal stuff. Anyways, as far as this troop, he ends up being a 10 mana cost blue-brown. He converts 4 stone blocks to either good or evil gargoyle gems, then explodes a gem. Overall, pretty average, not really something you're using. Does have stone skin, does count as a construct, also undead, oddly enough. Though the undead factor is not as relevant. As far as the event, take a room at random. Wait, what? Wait, battles, it will increase the amount of... Oh, wait. No. Okay, this is a weird one. They all are the same, but whatever one is appearing the most, take it. Which one it is, I have no clue. If they're all going to be the same ratio, or exactly how that will work. But whatever one you personally have appearing the most, just keep taking that one. Because they actually keep going up, even though they're all worth the same. So even though they're all worth the same, they're not all worth the same. Because whatever battle you keep doing, it keeps going higher and higher in points. That is really weird. I don't think we've ever had one like this. They're all the same, but they keep increasing in points the more you do any given one. So whatever ones you're getting more often, you're getting higher amount of points for. That is very strange, but that is how it works. So basically, whatever one you see most populated, is the one you should be taking. That's interesting. Anyways, so next up we have all things on Terran's Road. So first things first, let's go over the weekly spoiler tab. So as far as I mentioned, the Kingdom Pass and Legends Reborn are both concluding next week. Or sorry, Legends Reborn is concluding this week. But the Kingdom Pass and the campaign, I mean, are both concluding next week. Right over here, we should see a Guild Wars, which is going on all next week. Of course, you prep up your teams on Monday, and it goes on throughout the rest of the week then. Tuesday, we have a faction event for the Obsidian Depths, for the Hellcrag Kingdom. The last one we'll have for a while. Wednesday, we have the Growl, which I believe is the one we already had. Yeah, that was the one for Brown bonus for Construct. So that one we already got, but you can get more copies of it if you haven't already got it max. Aside from that, this Thursday we're going to be having a class event for it, so it's another chance to get Geomancer XP if you haven't already maxed it. Good time to get more XP for it. And this Friday we're going to be having a Bounty Hunter event. And with that Bounty Hunter, let's see what troop we're getting. I actually don't remember. Is it a Hellcrag troop? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I remember now. We're getting the... yeah, it is Hellcrag. We're getting the Mephit. So you might have already seen this in game, even on your own team. There are some things that have a 25% chance to summon this on death. The most notable one being Chalcedony, and the one you've probably seen it on at some point in the last, 4 weeks. However, it's finally being added to the game on this Friday. Oddly enough, it's the final thing that ends up coming in through Hellcrag, or at least in the foreseeable future. But, yeah, he ends up creating a Gargoyle Gem, poison a random enemy for each gem under or around it. So basically around it. I'm not sure why it says under and around. I'm not sure. Maybe it has like a weird, very far under radius. But to my understanding, that just means every gem around it. And then it gains an auto-X turn. With that being the most relevant thing, being that it can create a Gargoyle Gem off of auto-X turn. Is that particularly good? Not really, though it's not horrible. Obviously, if you want a mechanic like this, you would use the yellow-purple that creates 3 of them. That also just freezes the enemy for only 2 higher mana. So more often than not, you're just going to be using that if you're looking for a similar mechanic. Otherwise, yeah, he's not really going to be used. You're not actively putting him on any team for the most part. He's only really being used for Bounty Hunter, and if you happen to get him off a 25% summon or some other summon. But yeah, he gets his normal bounty bonus, and most noteworthy thing is that he's a 50% score reduction construct, as is pretty much every construct seemingly these days. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole rundown then. So overall, it's mostly a completion of various events, and technically a lot of things concluding. We have the entirety of Guild War, we have the Kingdom Pass concluding, and we have the Campaign Pass concluding for campaign number 10. And yeah, and we'll be going over Medusa. I didn't actually get the video up before the other stream. However, I will probably tonight get a Medusa video up. This comes out technically tomorrow if you have normal pass, at 3 AM Eastern Standard Time. So we already covered it last week's Monday stream. I also one cover video on it. It's overall just kind of average mythic, but it's still okay. It's still usable. It's a curse stun option, which is main gimmick. It's impervious with curse stun. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope everyone's been having a wonderful weekend. Hello Isabel. Hello Bill. Hello. Also, wow, there's a lot of people in the 3,000 to 9,000 range. Wait, how many people said over 9,000? Only 8%. I'm actually kind of surprised. Only about 8% said over 9,000. Actually, as many people said 0 to 1,000 as over 9,000. Interesting. And the mean one's 3,000 to 9,000, which is almost the range I got, but not quite. I was considering making it to 5,000 and the other range a little bit bigger. But anyways, hello Isabel, hello Bill, hello Tyrion. Hello Gimli. Let's see. Taking your sister out for dinner? Nice. Hope it goes over well. Hello Barbara, hello Gimli. Hello Tony. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Hoeo. Hello Barbara. Hello. How do we know how many we got? Oh, you basically just look at how many green herbs you have. If you go under games, click Legends Reborn, and then look at that number. Or click here and look at the bigger number. Whatever that number says is how many green kills you got. It's because it's based on how many herbs you got. Hello Cookie. Hello Mani. Hello Siberian. Hello Vampire. Hello Clip Bomb. Hello hello Roman. Hello Big Country. Hello everyone else. Welcome. Okay. So, also hello Lester, Nelisa, and Chad. Welcome. Okay, so let's go. A couple things we need to go do. First things first. Did we finish the other event? Or should I say, did my guild finish the other event for us? There we go. Is it a blue? Is it a power? Is it anything? It is a blue. Nice. Okay, there we go. And I believe I already took it for the other events. So we're all done with all the weekly events, which at this point we should be. It's like the last day of them. would make sense. So I guess the only thing we really have to do then is farm. Just clear out standard dailies, get our 10 crowns, because of course, even if you have finished this up to Zenith or up to weapon, well, if you're doing free to play, once you get weapon, you can stop. But if you did buy the paid side and you already got your Zenith, you do still get the extra rewards down there, and we're still going for them. There's a couple okay ones there, like an orb and stuff like that. Overall, it's not like the greatest of loot, but for how little time it takes to get them, it's if you already paid for it, you might as well go for them. Anyways, let's clear our dungeons and everything else. It's diamond day, of course, so definitely got to get those diamonds, even though I don't even need diamonds anymore. Still love going for them. Great amount of them. So hello, Arjoni, and hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome. Yeah, it's really been storming by me lately. Hopefully hurricane season's not that bad. But it kind of already is hurricane season. But you normally hit in September around this area. The electricity actually went out the other day, too, for several hours. What day was that? Was that Friday? Saturday? I think it was Friday. Could you don't even remember what day it was now? Which is kind of surprising because it's basically been the similar amount of stormy, yet it only went out that one day. Let's go get our diamonds. And let me clear out the other one then, which we also have more gems on. Almost as much as we just spent on the diamonds, which is convenient. Pretty much got all of them back. Actually, between the two dailies, we basically do, because we get 25 off the other one, or 25 off this one, 20 off the other one. It's 45 of the 50. Hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so many events concluding between this week and next week. And you know what that means? We're going to be having some new events soon, because you know what else could happen this week that I didn't actually mention? Version 6.5 patch, specifically called the Dragon's Path. What exactly it is, who knows? But it is releasing this month, likely. And with that being said, it is very likely to be either this Tuesday or next week's Tuesday. Or, you know, the Tuesday in a few days, or the Tuesday, like 9 days from now. One of those two is exceedingly likely to be the patch. It is technically possible that's the last Tuesday of this month. However, realistically, it is this week's Tuesday or next week's Tuesday as far as when it's going to come out. Alright, let's go get our crowns real quick. Let's level some. And then we'll go spam a bunch of Zookofs. That's the only other thing we really need this week then. Just get ourselves some more tokens to go get everything leveled. Still trying to get every common, every rare max. We already got all the commons maxed. Now we're working our way slowly through the rares. Unfortunately, keyword on the slowly, as I think we still have 100 rares left. Somewhere's around there. Some kind of big number. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Speaking of which, hello Zenith. After next week, we don't have to worry about killing these things anymore, which is going to be nice. I don't mind this daily since it tends to get done passively for other things. However, it's nice not having to worry about it, if nothing else. Because sometimes you do have to go out of your way for it for several minutes, which isn't that big a deal. This is giving some kind of loot with it. Otherwise, you wouldn't go for them at all, obviously. Which, if you're free to play and you already got the weapon, you really don't need to go for them at all. Because you're actually getting no benefit from killing them. Which I'm surprised they even still show up. I'm pretty sure they do. Actually, I don't even know because I never bothered going the free side. You always get the paid side so you can show the things. Like Zenith. We got that last Thursday. And what do you guys think of Zenith? I've been enjoying it so far. I haven't really used it too much since the first few days, though. Like, it's a really gimmicky troop, but it's a very strong gimmicky troop. The only thing I don't care for about it too much is you really have to build around it for it to work. During like options, we could just kind of put it into anything and make it work. But you have to commit your whole team to Zenith if you want to utilize Zenith. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But its flexibility is very low. You got 4,000 of the green ones, nice. I wonder if anyone did try just having a competition to see how many green kills they could get. I'm pretty sure most people didn't bother doing that. Especially after that one guild went crazy with the PvP the other week. I'm pretty sure one of them hit easily over 100,000 green kills. Because to do 100,000 PvP rating per day That's a lot of battles. I actually didn't catch what his final battle number was at the end of the week. Did anyone actually catch it? Because that had to have been in the 5-digit number of battles. Which means even if there was only 1 green per battle, we're still talking tens of thousands of green kills. In just 1 week. I've been counting the other week. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This Guild War is the first Guild War we can actually properly use Geomancer. It did release last Guild War, but it was only available for 3 of the Guild War days. This time around it's available for all of them. And one of the Guild War color days that it was not available on was brown. Which means we're going to have to mess with Chalcedony team on brown Guild War day. That was something we weren't able to do on the week that, or at least on PC Mobile anyways. I'm not sure about the other console versions. But on PC Mobile, that was something we weren't able to do the week Geomancer came out. So we're definitely going to need to this Guild War. Not sure if we're going to use it on any of the other days. Maybe we could try doing Purple Day or Red Day Zenith. Because I believe we had a purple team that wasn't that bad. So yeah, maybe we'll do both. We'll do purple and brown. Brown with a Chalcedony team. And purple with a Zenith team. And see how they go. And if we lose, we lose. Because we haven't been able to show either of them in Guild War yet. I don't think I'm going to bother using Medusa, though. Wait, what's the other mythic we got in that time? It was Medusa and... oh, yeah, that one useless other one. The one that creates good gargoyle gems. Yeah, I'm not going to bother using either of them in Guild War. Though, Medusa is a little bit more realistically viable in more situations. So it's not really viable enough to bring into Guild War. If you want something like that, you're probably just running Curse Stun. Or, you know, full AoE Curse Stun rather than having it one at a time. Because one at a time is a lot more inconsistent. And Esther was a really big reason you needed both of them on the same troop. But normally, if you want that mechanic, you just run 4 times Curse into running Elementalist. It's basically her, but better. If you want, like, Medusa. Yes, it requires 2 troops, but technically you're probably already going to be running Hero like that anyways. On most teams. I don't know, I don't think Brown Day is going to be that rough. Because no one can set double Chalcedony as a defend team. Or at least not without being penalized. You usually just freeze Brown and they can't do anything. But yeah, that will be kind of funny. I'm trying to think of a team right now. What would be the really annoying troll team? It'd be something like Chalcedony, or it'd be something like that brown-purple explodey thing or something. Chalcedony, or maybe just Chalcedony lead. No, it could actually be any lead, I forgot, because it doesn't have to be pure brown if they're defending. But yeah, you could just have like some kind of tank. Chalcedony. Or not even that order. Yeah, that order. Yeah, it would have to be that order. So it'd have to be some kind of tank that doesn't block Chalcedony's brown. Then Chalcedony. Then a brown book. Then as Geomancer. Or some other annoying thing. No, actually it would have to be Geomancer. And then like one other mech. I mean one other construct, I mean. Like that could be pretty funny. Someone's gonna do that for their defend team. Who knows, maybe we'll even revamp ours. Actually, what is our current brown defend team? Guild War Brown defends. Brown defends. Ooh. Yeah, we could. I don't know, does Yagoi Queen of Tanya normally score that well? Scores okay. Which one of these do I feel like is the weakest right now? That one definitely isn't. Probably this one. This one's very gimmicky. However, it would only work on Brown Day, wouldn't it? Well, I could still switch the other one to that. This one, I don't know. Double Empower here, like in theory, it would work. I just always feel like this team falls apart too easily. And this one's just gambling on ferocity, going crazy. Yeah, generally if you're going to defend with that, you kind of have to do it on Brown Day. It's not required, but you probably would. What's a nice Zugaf defend team? Normally it's ran with double Empower. Like that one that does red to blue with Blue Storm. I forget her name. But that one Empower does red to blue Storm. One other Empower, Zugaf, and then like Hero doing something. Whatever you want to use Hero for. Normally as Elementalist. Because you don't want your Zugaf getting rope darted. That only happens on yellow and blue day. Because one big issue of Zugaf defend teams is Zugaf can be targeted very easily. I'm not sure what the safest day to run Zugaf is. Because on red, blue, purple, Zugaf gets countered by Zugaf. On blue, yellow, it gets countered by rope dart. Well, on blue, also Zugaf. So that leaves like what, brown? Actually, Brown Day would be kind of interesting, because you could deny Brown to red off of Empower, and then have Zugaf doing its thing. Yeah, Daughter of Ice, that's the one. Yeah, I would say either Red Day or Brown Day are probably the best two. Brown Day into a red spam team of Empower. Or Red Day into blue spam. Actually, the other one that's somewhat safe is what's the other color? Brain. Think of other color. Green. Green's the other color that you can actually get away with it pretty easily. Green and brown are probably like the two safest Zugaf days from a defend perspective. Actually, what day do I run Zugaf defend? Actually, do I even have Zugaf defend set up? There's a lot of defend teams out there. I'm not sure I actually have that set as one of mine. Let me check. Too bad it's not actually the week, otherwise we could check them all really quickly on that one page. Do I currently have a Zugaf defend? I don't believe I do, oddly enough. I don't currently have a Zugaf defend set up, oddly enough. A single day do I run Zugaf defend. My biggest concern with it is it just gets targeted too easily. There's a lot of situations where it gets blown out. It's one of those troops where if it doesn't cast before the enemy, you kind of just auto-lose. In all fairness, there's a lot of things that are like that. Not exclusive to Zugaf. But Zugaf does suffer from that problem. Because what happens in a lot of battles is Zugaf takes a little while to get going. And then he's blocking a bunch of mana, and he gets single targeted out and dies. And then that whole time he was just blocking your mana doing nothing. And then you have no mana to win with off the AI team. Because unless it does its mana accumulation and power or whatever else it has for support correctly, you start falling apart pretty quickly. The other issue is AI will never target Zugaf correctly. Like, they won't pick the correct choice of best target. Or it's pretty much just going to choose randomly based on what it can target. Actually, one funny way that you can actually test your defend team's logic, though I'm not sure if it runs off the same one. I don't believe it does, but it's close enough. If you set your defend team and then do auto battle, or you set your defend team as an auto battle, using it offensively and explore, that's a good way to kind of see how exactly it might end up working under AI control. I'm not sure if the AI for both is the same. I believe they are slightly tweaked. However, it'd give you still a general idea of how it would function. Oddly enough, you can't auto-battle against yourself, can you? That would actually be such a good feature. Because I don't believe that is it? Like, I can't go to PvP, click on defend, see my defend blue team, test defend team, go get my offense blue team, and then, like, have it auto-battle itself. This isn't a feature, is it? That would be such a good feature. Because I'm pretty sure there's no auto-battle function here. No! Why? This is such a good spot to put an auto-battle feature. You don't even get loot here. Why is there no auto-battle button here? There's so many weird locations that should have an auto-battle that don't. This is, like, probably one of the key locations. The other one is treasure map. Like, can someone understand because they don't want people, like, farming it like crazy? But why not? Everyone has, like, a billion maps. Might as well. But, yeah, why on earth would you not put a, put one here? Of all places. There's not even any loot. What are you gonna get from it? That would have been such a good location to have it. Anyways, alright. Because then you can have your team fight the other team under AI control just to see how they both function. So you could basically test how your defend team does against an offense team. Well, a lot of teams tend to not go that high of a win rate later in the game for Guild Wars. Like, if I see a team get 3 wins, it just absolutely demolished. It could be 3-20, and I would consider that team to have done good. Maybe not 3-20, but like a 3-12. If it was something like that, I'd be like, yeah, that team just demolished Guild War that day. Because realistically, if you're getting more than like 1 win every 10 battles on your defend team, that defend team's doing decent. At least later in the game. The only exception to that is maybe Paragon. You have so much extra stats that it should be slightly higher win rate. I just realized we probably already have all the crowns already, don't we? Probably switch over to Explore 12. Yep. Or I think we do. It's hard to tell here. Do we have them all? Oh, we got a blue orb there. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's go to Zugoff now. Speaking of Zugoff. That's weird. You have to claim it twice because it goes to the new page. Like overfills to the new page. At least it doesn't stop you from getting the loot. That'd be kind of bad. Okay, where's another glitch stopping us from getting some? We did a poll earlier on if people spent the 100 gems on skipping a tier or just keeping it. And it looks like a majority of people are keeping their gems. And I would advise doing so as well. We got 2 100 gem drops that way in the last couple weeks. One was because of the freeze associated with Legends Reborn, and the other one was from the 3 missing battles, or 3 missing crowns of the other thing, the Kingdom Pass. You're 8 minutes behind watching at 2 times speed. I feel like when I talk very quick, I would be impossible to understand at 2 times speed. So hopefully we get a few good tokens tonight. Actually, you know what? We should probably upgrade some rares tonight as well. I want to try getting down to 100. I'm not sure we even have enough to do that right now, though. Not to mention, we actually got a couple new rares. Not to mention the one we're going to be getting this Friday. How many do we even have right now? Oh, we got another token for, if nothing else. What's our current numbers for them? Ooh, they're very low. Wait, I forgot. Hold up. We have like negative number of rare ones left. I almost forgot about that because we did all the upgrading earlier. Yeah, if we do it by let me double check. If we sort by base rarity, oddly enough, we don't want to sort by gold medal. Even though you'd kind of think that'd be the way to do it. And then we find where the first one is. So it's, yeah, we just have to count the ones that are not done then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, we didn't do Dryad. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That one's being upgraded. 45, 46, 47. 40, 49, 50, 51, 52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. There's so many. 58. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. 70, 71, and this is what like all the bounty troops upgraded to. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 100. Oh, 101. Oh, 102. 103. 104, wait. 105. So I'd have to upgrade 5 more. The verdict is I need to upgrade 5 more. Can we upgrade 5 more right now? That is the conclusion I've come to after counting that many. We need to upgrade 5. White's actually a funny one to upgrade. Let's do white. So we're going to do 3 guards. I just know we're going to be able to do 5 of them. Unless we get into some Orpheuses. Actually, we could actually do Orpheus for that anyway, so we'll do that. Do that. We could realistically upgrade 3. So we'd still be too short of getting to 100 then. Because we're going to do a weird combination of 3 guard for first level, 2 Yasmins for the second, and then Orpheus for the last. Okay. What else is not horrible underneath all these things? I was mentioning one earlier. I already forgot which one that was when I was looking through. Because you kind of want things that kind of get summoned occasionally. Or might have, like, literally any amount of play whatsoever. In any way, shape, or form. Oh, this one... Great blue gems boosted by submerged allies. That is so occasionally used. Oh, I mean so occasionally. That is pretty much obsolete. Oh, Eternal Sentinel. This is ever so occasionally used, especially now that contract is 50% mana start. Let's go find one more to upgrade. Then I need to go upgrade 102 of them. Plus, we'll still have to do the one this weekend. Let's upgrade one more. I'll have 102 more to upgrade then at some point later. Technically 103 once the one comes out this Friday. However, that one we're going to be upgrading as well immediately. Deckhand's actually used occasionally. Give it to Deckhand. It's only durability, but hey. Use some durability if he's ever going to get used. Let him survive an extra hit. There we go. Now he's going to have to upgrade 102 more rares. Only. We're so close. What's kind of funny is there's so many rares. I think I almost have half the rares upgraded. There's just that many rares in the game. Oh yeah, let me go ahead to the code. I still haven't had the code yet, have I? I'll go do that real quick. Also, I still need to go copy paste all the other codes in here from earlier. I'm trying to find my code section. There it is. Good old code section. Put this over here, put that over there, copy the whole thing. Put that into chat, and we're good to go. If it would ever actually open. There we go. So there's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Let's copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with RR, the RRER. And give same order as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and that's part of the code. Enjoy, everyone. And there you guys go. Hey, we got a lucky pet. Unfortunately, we don't need more copies of Lucky. This is one of those pets in the first batch that ever came out, so we have way more than we could ever need. By quite a margin. Oh, so hello, Jamie! Welcome, welcome. Now to make up for all the tokens we just spent. And hopefully also get enough to upgrade more. Yeah, I haven't been able to get special codes for a while. I can ask Kafka for them at some point. So at this point, she gives us enough codes that if we ever need a special code, we can literally just hand out multiple normal codes. For example, for the 6.5 patch coming this Tuesday, or next Tuesday, or the following Tuesday. No, it's realistically the next 2 Tuesdays, one or the other. Because we only know in the files up into the 29th or so. Which means the 30th Tuesday is likely not going to be a patch. It means it would have to be one of the earlier 2 Tuesdays. Because we'd need to have info on the upcoming events. So realistically, it's either this Tuesday or next Tuesday. Which one? Who knows? Find out Tuesday. If it's not this Tuesday, it's pretty much 100% the following Tuesday. If it's not this week's Tuesday. So I'll pretty much know this week's Tuesday, the release date of the next patch. If it's not that day, then it's the 1 week from that day. Yeah, another Rainia. We're doing pretty good on Rainias, if nothing else. Almost every chest tonight's been a Rainia. I almost wanted to take those 2 yellows, and then I realized how little we actually need those 2 yellows. That's a bit of a big miss. Is Burning Aquarian available in all CNI portals yet? Yes, it has been for a while. Same as the one for the other one. Every single Underworld deep delve that has come out is in drop table right now. Until we get another one. But all the current existing ones that have come out, all 2 of them, they are in drop table. So the one for Sunken Fleets, or sorry, not Sunken Fleet, I mean the one for Crypt, and the one for All CNI, they are both in drop table. And there's not another one. The next one we're getting is Hall of Guardians, which I believe is 2 Fridays from now. This week's Friday is Bounty Hunter, I believe next week's Friday is our 3rd Deep Delve. If only Deep Delves actually meant something. Because at this point, Deep Delves basically just mean that the faction is getting 1 additional troop. And that's it. That's basically the full extent to what a Deep Delve means. Because the other part of it does almost nothing. At least in the current balance, unless they're buffing it next patch, which I am slightly doubtful they are. Oh, we only have 5 people left that need Revered. Nice. Should we get it for everyone? I sometimes forget that mechanic even exists sometimes. It's really hard to get in the current state of the game. Because very few people just like hand it out naturally in global chat anymore. And very rarely are you going to get one in PvP defend. Hey! Speaking about things you're rarely going to get, got a Nisha. Honestly, we've been doing kind of okay on Nishas lately. Our Nisha rate has been decent. Like, not good, not bad, but I'm happy with it. Like, it's not low. It definitely hasn't been low lately. It hasn't been insane the last week or 2, but it's definitely been decent. It hasn't been a depressing number. Like, none in, like, weeks. I've been getting one, like, every few days or so. Though, to keep up with the amount of mythics coming into the game, you have to get slightly more than 1 Nisha per day. And that's just to keep up with the rate of mythics coming into the game. Not even to pass it. You have to go for like 2 Nishas per day to like pass that rate. Isn't it like 1.3 Nisha per day or something? I do the math for it like every month, and I always keep forgetting what it even is. Because on average, we get like 1.5 mythics per month. For how all the systems in the game work. Which that comes out to, let's say 15 Nishas then. Oh, it would actually have to be a 1 every other day, right? Technically it's 1 every other day. Still a lot of Nisha, and that's just to keep up with the rate of them coming into the game. That's also assuming a patch doesn't bring in a mythic. Like sometimes patches bring in a mythic. Like when we got the Horde Mimic 2 patches ago. Who knows, maybe we're getting a mythic with the next one as well. Oh wait, what am I saying? That's just for 1 medal. Never mind, what am I saying? Hold up. We need 27. Which means you actually need... Oh wait, I was doing it for literally 1 medal. Why was I doing it for that? You need 6 medals. Wait, hold up. So you need... Wait, why did I say that? You'd have to get way more than that. Why did I do that so weirdly? So you'd have to get... Yeah, you need 6 of them. 6 times 9. 54. Yeah, it's 2 per day. Yeah. Why did I say a half per day? It's 2 per day. You'd have to get 2 Nisha tokens per day to keep up with the rate of mythics being added to the game. Thank you, Roman, for the $5 tip. Greatly, greatly appreciated. just because. Well, it definitely helps out a lot, so thank you a ton. Thank everyone who's been giving money recently. It does help out a lot. Keeps the channel afloat. Remember when you're hunting for Revered? You heard your stream in Global Chat 1. Good time. Oh yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, we used to mention our stream a lot, kind of like how Salty used to. When she did her stream, she would like go into Global Chat and be like, "Hey, we're streaming." I like almost never do that these days. Like I never just drop in Global Chat and say, "Hey, we're doing a stream." Mostly because I think almost everyone at this point knows when we stream. Like it's literally the same time every single day for 5 years now. Hasn't really changed. Actually, almost 6 years now. Well, we've been doing this for 6 years, but we haven't been streaming that whole time. It's been like 5.5 years. Actually, at this point, almost has been. Actually, has been part of 6 years now. Yeah, so it has been 6 years. Yeah, we've been doing this like at the same time every day for like 6 years now. So most people would know by now. Well, I guess newer players might not. Also, when I was doing those tokens earlier, I did not realize how many Orpheuses we have. We're sitting on like 120 lift, 118 I think it was. Need to start getting some Ultra Rares upgraded. Oddly enough, we might actually be closer to maxing all Ultra Rares than we are maxing all rares. Because now that I think about it, technically, don't less Ultra Rares come into the game? Mostly because of Bounty Hunter existing. Because Bounty Hunter artificially increases how many rares there are in the game by a lot. Like, it might not seem like much, just getting one new troop for rare every single 6 weeks. But that adds up to be a lot of troops. Especially since, otherwise, if you don't count Bounty Hunter, rares and Ultra Rares come in at about the same rate. That's a nice drop right there, and new in Arania. Almost every single chest has had Arania or better in it. It's a really good day for tokens. Would like something to get full mana, please? Thank you. Well, glory troops tend to be pretty actually, glory troops tend to mostly be epic, I feel like. They tend to be biased very heavily towards epic troops. Like, I feel like 2 out of 3 of them are epic. So the one for next week, I believe, is ultra rare. Isn't it? It is. Oh, it's actually rare. But yeah, it's very biased to epic, though. Like, if I go check the upcoming ones, I'm willing to make a bet. 66% is probably epic. Let's see. Next one, ultra rare. Next one after that, epic. Then epic. Then epic. Then epic. Though all these might not be the epics for them. Oh yeah, that's a Pathfinder. Oh wait, those both. Wait, why is there so many Pathfinders here? Hold up. Also, we're definitely getting a patch soon. Never mind, we can barely even see that much forward. So it's only up to here. So of the upcoming ones, we have an epic, an ultra rare, and a rare. I guess it's kind of even there. It's literally 1-1-1. Though I still feel like epics happen more often, comparatively. Like individually, if you compare how many rares we get from Glory, how many ultra rares we get from Glory, and how many epics we get from Glory, epics is definitely the highest of those three categories. Which is actually kind of a good thing, for the most part. Because anyone who's still trying to catch up on arcanes, any newer players or just people who might be missing some, you can mass buy arcanes for only 200 glory each when it's an epic. Or otherwise they cost 300 each. The pack itself is 400, but it comes with 2 instead of 1. Meaning effectively the arcanes are 200 each instead of 300 each. Which is basically 50% off. If that's the main loot you're looking for. I posted a code about 10 minutes ago. Oh, another Nisha. Maybe our Nisha rate has been good lately. I was saying it was above average. Maybe it's actually been a lot above average. Honestly, this entire year I've been kind of happy with our Nisha rate. I'm pretty sure the values haven't been tweaked. But it definitely feels like on average we've been getting slightly more. You know the main reason why that probably feels like it though? The Horde Mimic. Because that mechanic came in what? March? And I'm pretty sure that made it feel like we were getting way more niches because we were just farming more naturally because of that. Because that's been going on for most of the year. That just because I wanted to see if we could get a cascade. I figured we'd try for it. Didn't get it though. I'd get a try for it. Could easily just swiped it the other way though. Seriously, every single chest like a rainy or higher today. Almost want to keep going. Pretty decent night for tokens. I really wish they had a increased token weekend. Like a Vault weekend, but the equivalents for tokens. And even do that for other game modes too. Like instead of just Vault weekend, have like a treasure hunt weekend and a multiple like maybe like higher chance of getting mimic weekend. Because that could be one way they could have a token weekend. Make it so it's like 5 times more likely you find a mimic. And like 2 or 3 times more likely you find a 5 times mimic in that mimic. Like 5 times for the mimic, and then like make the mimic chance 1 and 2, And then make the 5 times Mimic a 1 in 5. Whereas both of them, I believe, are normally a 1 in 10. Because that would be enough to get a bunch of people to just spam explore. If they really want higher game retention. It would also have people playing at harder modes. If they need data that isn't just everyone spamming Explore 1. Technically Explore 5, 6, 7, or 8 with Phoenicia. Maybe they could do a bug-free weekend event. Oh no, that's expecting too much. That's never gonna happen. We're more likely to have a deed event than that. Which is also something we kind of need. I don't know, they need something to fix the deed issue. It's probably the only currency in the entire game I feel like that is distributed at a way too low of a rate. There's some where it's like kind of low, but it's like, it's okay. Like war coins, those cursed runes. Like their rate could really be better, but like it's okay. But the only like super detrimental one, actually it's technically 2. It's the Doom Scrolls and Deeds. Those 2 resources are absurd to try to get tomorrow. Because they're purely luck-based. Well, not purely luck-based. Actually, one of them's like gem spam-based. But deeds are pretty much just luck-based. Like how much you can end up getting of them in like X amount of time. Another, gosh, have we gotten anything less than Arania tonight? I don't feel like we have. Maybe like 1 or 2 chest tops. Yeah, it's weird because they actually said they were going to do something like a mid-season Tower of Doom. So they would be closer to like 1 every like 5 or so weeks instead of 1 every 11. But they never did that because that was one thing they were saying. Like, oh, well, I'd like a Tower of Doom in between the season, like midway through, like on the 5th or 6th week. And then they never did at any point. And now we're still in a game where an event made to be once every 4 days now occurs once every 11 days. And even then, even back when it was once every 4 days, it was still too slow a rate. Now it's once every 11 days, which is basically 2.5 times worse than what it was already. It was already a problem that made 2.5 times worse, based on the interval that it now occurs in. Because even when it was once every 4 days, it would still take half a year, basically, to cycle through all colors. And currently, it takes more than a year to cycle through all colors. Actually, wait, how many weeks are in a year? Wait, maybe it isn't. Because it takes, in theory, 66 weeks to cycle through them all. Yeah, before it was half a year, and now it's basically a year. That makes sense. Still way too low. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, that is more than a year then. Yeah, 52 weeks. Whereas it takes 66 to cycle through them all. So it's like a year and a quarter. I mean, a year and a third, I mean. Well, I guess a year and a fourth. Depends how you look at it. But, yeah. Because before, you could cycle through them all twice per year. Now it takes more than a year to even cycle through them all once. All the colors, that is. When I say all of them. I mean, there's people who started within the last year. Oh no, we finally got one that isn't Arania. So technically 3 Orpheus is Arania. But there are people who probably started within the last year that have never seen a specific color of Doom event. Even if they started exactly a year ago. They would still be at a point where they could quite literally have 0 of a given Doom scroll. Like, it is actually possible to have every Doom weapon in the entire game prior to having a single Doom scroll to upgrade them, which is kind of sad, but that's actually realistically doable in the current state of the game. To have every single Doom weapon before every single color cycles once. I know. He created purple, but did not give us any alignment. Unfortunate. I'll probably go through one more cycle, get one more chest, and hopefully find like triple Nisha in it. We will eventually find the all-elusive triple Nisha. It will happen at some point. I think we've truly won the RNG lottery if we eventually ever get the 15 Nisha drop. It's never been done ever, I'm pretty sure. Statistically, it's probably never been done. I'm pretty sure someone has found the triple Nisha, but not the triple Nisha in a 5 times or 2 times. Though we have found a Nisha in a 5 times before, which oddly enough is rarer than getting the mythic itself. It is actually more likely you'll get the mythic from a 5 times chest than it is to get a 5 Nisha from a 5 times chest. Speaking of which, how many people have that achievement these days? It's actually way more than I thought it would be. Like, it is way higher than I thought it would actually get to. Like, comparatively to the other achievements. Because it's at, 0.3. Which might sound low, but that's actually kind of high. Given how rare that thing is. Really? There's no skulls there? I just Zoogoffed, and then the following turn is basically no skull. Amazing. It happens sometimes, though. Hey, fine about all. Show us the double triple Nisha. Show us the Mimic. Let me go bring up the counter so we can actually go add +1 to it. see what we get here. Come on, something good. No, we failed. A War Feast to a Yasmin. Not the worst chest we got tonight. Though close to it, oddly enough. Actually, is that the worst? It might have actually been the worst now that I think about it. Alright, there's a redeem code we handed out earlier. Same reward as always, 2 treasure maps, 200 key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream, helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. But no, that's the same code from earlier. Actually, if anyone hasn't claimed it yet, here it is in chat as well. It's the same one from before. But we'll have another one tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, I'll be back, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll probably be messing with Medusa a little bit again. I'll probably have a video up tonight, I should, going over Medusa. That's not the right pass, but she's on, don't forget to finish the other one too. We basically, all the passes that are going on are finishing up next week. But yeah, Medusa is available tomorrow. If you have a normal paid pass, just complete out the events and you'll have yourself a Medusa. If you have the super paid one, you probably already have it already. But yeah, it's okay. It's like a curse stunner option with Impervious. Has some potential, overall kind of average. You posted a Medusa team on Discord. Oh, I might need to go check it. I still need to go make another team or 2 for the video. I think I have like 2 or 3 made. Definitely need at least 1 more, if not 2 more. But then again, I don't want the video being too long because overall Medusa's a pretty average option. It's not bad, it's not good. This is like a nice in the middle ground. Like it's a very situational utility troop that's slightly outclassed by other situational utility troops, which does have a niche purpose, but it's very, very niche. You did it with Essence of Evil. Interesting. Wouldn't that kind of be doubling up on the same mechanic, though? But that still has potential. Let me double check. Wait. Can I see it over here? Wait, where'd it go? Why can't I see it? What's this pole in the way? Pose pole. Let's see. I'm gonna look at it real quick. As we end out the stream. Oh yeah, I don't need any of the Zenith teams anymore, do I? Let's see. It's Essence of Evil, Thrall, with Nairmill. Oh yeah, that's that guy that stuns whenever they cast. Interesting. Yeah, definitely has potential. You throw down Thrall, keep spamming Essence of Evil. What's this guy doing here, though? I guess for true damage, heavy splash to go with Medusa. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I see what he's doing. He's doing true damage, heavy splash, so that Medusa can keep getting kills. Also, there's a fairly funny gimmick that you can actually do with Medusa. That's a little slow, but it is very funny. But if you have mana drain with it, and have a consistent way to still get her up, she ends up converting 8 gems on the of their mana color to stone. So you can basically block out the board and start doing really good true damage. Because after she's casted like a time or 2, her damage actually isn't that bad. Like after 2 casts, assuming none of her stone blocks have been interrupted, which normally they would, but under those circumstances where they don't, because you're running mana drain, you're running things that aren't going to break them, you're just running gem spawn with her, you will end up getting a boost ratio of 16 additional, which comes out to 80 damage on top of whatever your base damage is. Meaning realistically, she's hitting for like, what, 140, 150, depends what your magic is. Which honestly is not that bad. You're basically one-shotting at that point. It's a lot of setup to get there. You're mostly using her for stun curse, but there's a few weird things you could do with her that actually aren't that bad. But yeah, using it with another true damage to make sure she actually can poke is kind of nice as well. Something that can do like AoE true damage, or something else I can set up into it like Weaver, or, you know, other stuff like that. Like she definitely needs true damage assist. So even not Mistralis, I mean Beatrix. Beatrix is another good option. Yeah, she's definitely usable though. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. As I mentioned, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll also be doing the Chapter 10 tasks, messing with Medusa a little bit, and going from there. I'm maybe setting up our Guild War stuff as well, since of course next week is Guild War as well. Next week, aside from Guild War, it is also the final week to finish up all the events. So the Legends, or actually Legends Reborn, today's the last day for that. But as far as the other 2, Kingdom Pass and Campaign Pass are both ending next week, oddly enough, at the same time. They don't always do that, but they happen to be this time. How many more days, weeks for Fall Guys Pass? It ends on the 29th. Or that's when the new season starts, so I guess it ends on the 28th. Because I believe that Monday or Tuesday it goes. So, I think it was the 29th, 28th, 29th, somewhere around there. It actually says in-game whatever the marathon show says, or not the marathon show, but those marathon tasks, it tells like a timer there. I should say like 18 something days, or you should say 15 days now. Whatever timer that says is basically when next season is. But I'll be covering that when it does. I will probably be doing one more Fall Guys stream before then. When that is, I have no clue. Whenever they do something, because generally we just stream it whenever they throw down an event. And whenever that is, we shall do it, as well as next season. Anyways, guys, other than that, Gems of War patch, hopefully this Tuesday. Catch you guys later. Have a wonderful week, and catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And we'll have the video up on Medusa soon. We'll have the video on the weekly video soon. And then we'll have a normal stream tomorrow night.